We've been muted on air and on the stream this whole time.
One day we'll go an episode without.
Why didn't you just like wave us down and be like, hey, there's some problem? Hello everybody and welcome to Film Talk on Phantom. My name is Owen.
My name is Ethan.
And Ethan has just found a house.
Yay.
I'm still recovering from a shift that I did on Saturday.
Oh my god.
It was the single busiest shift that has ever been done at the bar. And it's because Derby went up.
Yeah, I saw.
So congratulations to the Rams on your fancy promotion.
Yeah, I noticed a couple of the local pubs had put up being like, congrats to the team for surviving this evening. The Flower Pot had in town, and lots of the other pubs had basically been like, well done to our staff who survived. And I'm like, why? Oh yeah, football fans were everywhere.
Yeah. But like, it was mental. It was not.
I'm so
ideal.
glad I was not.
We were expecting busy, but we were like calling in extra staff, and like I was meant to be there till 12. I was there till 2:30. Like,
really?
Yeah, I pulled a 10.5-hour shift.
No thanks.
And it was rough. Much like what Scooby-Doo would say.
I was really confused as to where that line was going, but okay. So
rough, Raggy.
By your hell shift, what else have you been up to, or have you just been like bedbound?
So I was bedbound the day before the shift. Then on the day of the shift, I was great. Day after the shift, I was also bedbound. And today, I've been to uni, done some stuff, went into work, had a chat with my manager, went home, watched the film, and then came here after having a nap that almost made me oversleep the show. The worst bit is I'd put an alarm on and everything. Like, I'd put okay, this alarm is going to wake me up at 4:00. So like 2 hours ahead of the show.
Yeah.
I'll walk into the show. I'll be here an hour before. I can do all the jobs I maybe need to do on the computer. No, I woke up to a call from someone going, "Hey, are you at Kettleston already? Do you need a lift?"
To which the response was,
yes.
I need
a lift. I'm on the orange juice today. 1.5 liters of orange juice here.
I'm not.
Because I've got this splitting headache. As in, this is more for the stream than for people at home. If at any point the left half of my face just stops working, don't worry about it. My head is just in a lot of pain, like right here, to the point that my eyes moving too much and my eyebrows going up and down.
If you suffer stroke-like symptoms, the show is not the top list of my priorities after that stage.
No, it is. It's always the top priority for me.
Oh dear.
Anyway. My current top priority is fixing your camera, which means we're going to have to jump into a song of some sort. We did introduce the show after we unmuted the mics.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Okay, cool, sweet. Honestly, I'm surprised that the Josh Brunning warning call didn't go out, given that we had all of our mics muted and there's no music coming out. That was the bit that surprised me. There was no
we're really sorry.
We're having technical difficulties.
We'll connect soon. Yeah.
I'm surprised that never happened. Anyway, what are we starting with? Oh, that is I don't know if that's Alfie that's queued that up or if it's just naturally landed there.
It is a tune.
But we're gonna jump into Patience by Take That. Don't worry, this will be almost the only boy band we play today. Because I've vaguely got a plan.
Okay.
For the music we're picking. Cool. So, there's no play button. Don't like that. Gonna go back there. That has made it worse, somehow. Anyway. This is Patience. Oh, I need to sneeze so bad. Oh.
Patience.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, this sneeze is just like, it's one of those ones where it just sort of exists in your nose.
Yeah. I've literally been up since 7 a.m. this morning.
Oh, that is grim.
I had an interview at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Did uni work, came to uni, did my lectures, been sat downstairs sorting house stuff. And tomorrow I've got a job interview at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Therapy at 9, uni, and then a blood test because why not? And then I'm working
That's fun.
Wednesday, and then I've got another interview on Thursday. What's gone wrong?
Some stuff that I probably shouldn't say on air has gone on.
Yeah, maybe don't.
I did go on my phone for a reason more than just it buzzed.
Was it music?
No.
News?
No, that's your job, mate.
I don't know.
This always your job now. Let's see. Has it queued up correctly? It probably has not. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one next. It ended last week's show, so we're gonna put it after this one. Across campus, no, it's not, and online, yeah, it is. Hello, chat. Actually, nice to see you all. I don't know how many of you are on today, but thank you. That looks so weird to look at. I'm gonna pull up, see if we've got YouTube up already. Have we? I think it just appeared and disappeared. There we go. Yeah, we had a message going to say on the chat about our mics. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've sorted it now. It's fine. Am I still pink?
Yeah, you are still pink, and I'm gonna fix that.
I would like to be less pink, ideally.
Pure blue.
I am.
Yeah.
You know, that is the branding.
Camera. Logitech camera settings. It's fun. And they're going to see us do it live, actually. Hold on, let's remove
They have
that
to
there.
watch you try and fix my face.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool, I'm on the wrong camera. I think this one's me. Yep. There we go. I'm actually going to fix that first so that we're actually coming in on the right time. You've just got to keep eyes on the timer.
That I can't see because the camera wants it in the way.
Oh, is it actually? There
Jeez.
you go. Yeah, that's basically done it, actually. I'm just going to close the blinds. Maybe that's made things worse. Who knows?
I can't see it from here. Maybe it's coming back.
You've gone pink again. No, you've not gone pink. The back wall has gone pink because of the live lights. But it is what it is, you know? I'll pull it up for you to see. That is still on the old
It's not awful.
thing.
While you're fixing it.
Yeah, that was me coming back. So this is what it looks like now.
That's not too bad.
It's not the worst. It just looks like you're in a bit of a different room.
Oh, there's so much we can do about it. We fight with this enough.
Exactly.
And we spend everything with technical issues.
Yeah.
Every session.
Today's not the day for fixing things. Today is the day for just coming in, doing the show, going home and sleeping. You know?
because I've got to be up so early in the morning. So I'm not hanging around
I do not envy you.
And I've got a different interview over in Pride Park on Thursday. This law firm wants people who are good at communication and stuff to ring up, because when like other they focus on like wills and stuff. So when other law firms close or can't hold all the contracts, they take them, and then my job would be contacting people and going, "Hey, we have your will now. You want help with other stuff? Blah 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 blah."
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I would be sitting at a
talk
desk on
to
a
some
phone.
people and do a thing.
Yeah, I'd be sat at a desk on a phone instead of running around a shop, which honestly, that'd be quite nice.
Yeah.
Office work, honestly, I'm excited for working in an office and sitting a lot more, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because then if I wanted to in the summer, I could walk back from Pride Park. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not that far. It's not an awful distance, so 10 seconds.
Yeah. When you said you were going to be going for a job in Pride Park, I thought you meant like at the football stadium.
No, that's over that way.
I need to fix that last song because it's got a very hard end. So there was just a few seconds of silence there. Anyway, let's see. Can I do it? Can I just eyeball it? Set it there. Why not? That'll do. Save. Cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Film Talk. That's now how we introduce the show.
I'm not singing.
You've got to sing.
I'm absolutely not.
Okay,
I'm
that's
way
fine.
too tired.
My name's Owen. I'm here with Ethan. I've got the most killer headache. It's not related. Well, no, it is related to Derby going up, but it's not for the reasons you'd want it to be. So, Ethan, would you like to drop us into the news for the week? The film news, because this is Film Talk.
We do have some fun news. Apparently, Ron Howard will be doing a touching documentary about Jim Henson. Looking at like the Muppets and the puppetry and how all of that is put together, which I think will be nice, but really strange. Are they gonna improv Muppets to talk about Jim Henson? Like, are they gonna take like used footage of him doing his job? So very interested to see how they're putting that together. The Matrix is returning to UK cinemas for its 25th anniversary, and I
thought you were about to go.
They're
Matrix
making another
is getting
one.
a fifth one.
No,
and I'd have turned off the stream. I'd put all the mics down, left.
Apparently, we're getting Evil Dead, another spin-off film.
The Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Is that the Sam Raimi thing?
Potentially.
I'll give it a Google. Why not? It's nice and easy to do. Evil Dead.
And while you're doing a Google, Neil Gaiman is co-writing Indian animated film Cinnamon, which I think is really interesting. But while I really like Neil Gaiman, I'm really sick of every book, film, or comic that I'm interested at the moment having his name and face on it. Like, I get it. I must really align with his work, but like, I'd like to pick up something that doesn't have his face on it.
The thing is, Neil Gaiman is one of the best, like,
he's just everywhere.
Best like graphic novel writers of modern age.
I just want him to take a break.
He's also just a good writer generally. Like, it's not even a recent thing that his name's been on like a load of stuff.
I think
it goes back to like
of
2000s kind of thing. And he's on everything.
I think I became aware of him, and now I see him everywhere.
Yeah,
you know, like you think about something and then you see it everywhere.
Yeah, it's less that he is actually everywhere, and more just he's been there the whole time,
and now I'm aware he's everywhere.
I think that's probably been the case since Good Omens.
And
like, yeah,
I think Good Omens. It wasn't even Good Omens that I became aware of him. It was one of his. he did a series of, it was like a Norse myth anthology type thing.
Okay.
And that's where I first became aware of him. And then it was like, oh, I've read a book by that guy when like Good Omens appeared. And then read the book because it was him and Terry Pratchett.
Yeah.
And then it just spiraled out of control. And now I've got comics just with his face at the back of it. And I'm like, why are you here?
Yeah. Like, it is a really odd one. Like, to just have this one guy be so good at everything that he writes be gold to the point that it's getting adapted is mental.
And my only other thought was Mufasa, the Lion King trailer brings director Barry Jenkins to the Pride Lands. That's as of 4 hours ago. So I don't know whether this means we're getting another Lion King film.
Hold on, I'm Googling Lion King now. Oh, please don't say that there's another Lion King film.
Yeah, follow up to the Lion King remake. So we are getting...
Really?
Yep. So it looks like we are getting another Lion King film.
I don't want another Lion King film. Can we not have another Lion King film? Please. Why is Beyonce's daughter, like, I understand it, like, don't get me wrong.
Didn't she voice one
like,
in the didn't Beyonce voice somebody in the previous
was
film?
Nala in the previous one, so it makes some sense. But, like, if this is, like...
This doesn't work if I can't see it.
Main character... Like, okay. There you go.
Thank you.
This is the Variety article.
Yes.
Mufasa the Lion King trailer. Disney prequel follows young Mufasa and Scar as Blue Ivy, who is Beyonce's daughter, joins the voice cast. Now, are we still going to get... Who's going to be voicing?
Aaron Pierre and Calvin Harrison.
Does it say it right there and I'm just blind?
Yeah, we'll voice younger versions of Mufasa and Scar respectively.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, it's right in front of you.
It is right in front of me. I don't see the point of this film. No one asked for it.
People didn't ask for the remake of the original, and now we're getting a follow-up to the remake that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
It's going to be awful.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's penning the film's songs, so it's going to be really strange.
Hey everyone, here's some music. This is Happy Hour. Why? Why is Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Oh dear.
He doesn't have to write every musical. It's like,
you know you can still be heard.
you had Hamilton, and then you had Moana. You even had In the Heights.
Yes, he did.
You didn't need to also write extra songs for West Side Story, and then also a Lion King 2, like a Lion King -1. You didn't need to do that. You could have just left it. You had enough money off Hamilton. Leave it there. Tickets are like 600 quid. You don't need...
In the UK, they're only 30
Oh yeah,
pounds.
but like the UK doesn't count. Like... Why?
I've never, like, in all the time we've been doing this, I've never seen you have such an outward reaction to anything that I've read of part of the news. Like, this is the most outward you've had.
He doesn't need to. He does not need to write the music for a Lion King prequel. Give him another project. Give him something that will take him 5 years.
Go write Lord of the Rings the musical.
No.
Yeah, please. I want the entire thing. You couldn't see it on stage. It'd take 4 days. Like, You would be sitting there for the entire length of the walk to Mordor.
Actually,
Like,
you know what? Yeah, make him write a
Make
make
him
him write
write
a
it.
Lord of the Rings
Keep him busy.
musical. Keep him busy. Then no one will see it, and everyone will go, "Oh well, Lin-Manuel Miranda's flopped, hasn't he? Like he's done nothing in 5 years, and then come out with the worst musical of all time."
I'd sit through it. That's the worst thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
absolutely would sit
Yeah.
through that.
Actually, that's news. Lord of the Rings is coming back to cinemas in 4K, which I'm going to go see.
Aren't they
Of course I
doing the
am.
24-hour viewing at the one in town? The small.
So it's going to quite a few. So it'll be going across everywhere.
On the list of things I would like to try, and I don't have the time for that at the moment. I am so
Yeah.
busy. I genuinely wish I had the time for something like that. Just Lord of the Rings news.
There we go. 3 days ago, Lord of the Rings trilogy returns to theaters in extended 4K.
Extended
Ultra.
edition are the only way to watch the films, though. So if you're watching,
It's the only way I have watched the films.
I've only seen the extended because those are the ones I have at home. So when my housemate last year bought them, they weren't the extended ones, and he hadn't realised. So I put them on, and I was like, "Where's this?
Where's the
did
rest?
I hallucinate these scenes? Like, what is going on right now?" And then it occurred to me that it's because I'd only seen the extended versions.
Okay, so June 8th till 10th, they will all be re-released, one per day. But also, I think you'd very easily find a cinema somewhere that will do all three on one day.
The one
Specifically, I think they do it on the 10th.
I
They'll
know,
put all
I know
three
there is
on.
one that is doing all three as a 24-hour filming in town.
That's not how that works.
You, like,
There is 12
they're doing
hours
Them,
of
you know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
doing them all night.
Yeah.
They're doing them in like one sitting or something with
Well-
like mini break. I don't think it's that one.
This one did it last time. This was the first time that I watched them all back to back.
Have you not done it at home?
Here. No.
I've done it at home.
I have never watched Lord of the Rings at home. I have seen all the Lord of the Rings films twice, and every single time it was in the exact same cinema. Because I didn't watch it until, like,
I owned them on DVD.
year 2 of uni or something like that. Potentially end of year 1 kind of situation.
First one came out a month after I was born.
Yeah. That's fun for you.
Yeah, and then the last Hobbit film came out just before I think I turned 16 or something like that. So it like really bookmarked my childhood. I saw
So-
that the other day.
Dear
The Spy Family film.
Dear Odeon, can you update your website to further than May 2nd, please? Because I need to be able to see, like, May 10th. Or when did I say it was? June 10th. Like,
That's a month away.
hold on. If I just do it on my phone, it will come up. Which is probably the easier way about it. What's the one in town? Showcase?
No, I was
do you mean
thinking the
quad?
quad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
Ooh.
quad are doing them.
Quad. LOTR. Yep. The Lord of the Rings trilogy all-nighter at the Quad.
Yeah, I'm aware of when
That's
that's
huge. So, starts at 8:30,
finishes at
finishes at
half 7 in the
half
morning.
7. All I'm saying, those are not the extended versions. So, is it worth it? No. Quad is a brilliant cinema.
And it really needs more support for
Yeah.
the venue, because it's not just you can go and sit in there. It's a cafe. They do art exhibitions and
Yeah.
all sorts. It really
Every year the film course book it out and do a end of year screening
that's cool.
of it, all of the short, like, so I think it's second and third year both go in there and watch their films. So they book it out for like an hour or like 2 hours or something. And then they show all of the second year films, and then they show all of the third year films.
We didn't showcase ours in the end because we were still in like weird COVID rules
Yeah.
when I had to make a film, so we didn't have to.
It was very much looking like it wouldn't happen for my year last year, and they just about managed it.
Which is good, but no, I walk past it all the time, and I'm like, I really should take myself in there, but it's
Yeah.
always full of old people, and I'm too scared to go in by myself.
They do it's a bit of it's a hard one to decide whether to go for it or not, because in my opinion the seats aren't that good. As in, I found it very uncomfortable to sit there through the length of the short films when I went to go see like the second year's last year's lot of short films. I found it very difficult to sit through and not be in a lot of pain at the end. Obviously you barely have legs, so it might be different for you.
Barely have legs.
Like they might just fit in. But like I was all but kneeing the person in front of me in the head kind of thing.
Oh dear.
Like, so if for me, if there is a place,
this is not where you're going to
this is not where I'm going to see this. If there is somewhere else in Derby that is showing the same film, I will go there because I will be able to sit there comfortably. If this is the only place that is showing the film at a time I can see it, I will go here, kind of thing. Like this is my last resort.
I imagine the showcase will probably do them eventually.
Yeah.
It just...
Okay. No, so this all-nighter was the start of this month. Sorry, never mind.
They'll do another one.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if this one has it going. Because maybe it does. Who knows? I need to... More dates. I need June 10th. Please. Where is it? There we go.
Why are some of them crossed off? That's
Saving Private Ryan. They'll be crossed off because nothing is scheduled.
Yet.
So, at the moment, the only thing scheduled on Monday the 10th of June is a 7 o'clock screening of Saving Private Ryan, which is not Lord of the Rings.
No, it's not. No, last time I checked.
But yeah, I got told about that news from former head of radio, Alex Wood.
Nice.
Who is the last person I went to see Lord of the Rings with. And we got there at like 10 in the morning and we left at midnight kind of thing. We went down to the cinema, went to the supermarket just like across the way kind of thing. Got this giant box of donuts and like cookies and everything. Had those through the first two films. And then I think we also got like a sandwich or something for the second. And then finished the second, went to well-known chicken brand shop and went and got that because it was close to the cinema.
For anyone who lives or is local to Derby, you know exactly which cinema we're talking about, which unnamed chicken brand.
Yeah.
It's like if you know where that industrial park is, you know where it is that you stop for your unnamed coffees.
Hey, to be fair, there is well-known chicken brand by the other big cinemas. Well, but by all of the big cinemas.
Yeah, there usually
there is unnamed chicken brand.
Yeah,
but different one.
Yeah.
So the two in town have got the same one, and the one outside of town has got a different unnamed chicken brand.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good.
They've all got...
But I think...
They're always by food places, though.
I think the one is, like, big shop across the way. That's the one that's like, okay, that's what takes you... If you know...
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Otherwise, you will be completely unaware that this shop exists there. And you'll be confused where you've got these donuts from. Anyway, we've been talking for a while.
We have. You got distracted by news, which is...
Yeah.
You got enraged.
I was so annoyed. Anyway, here's some Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Do you actually have any of his music on the system?
We have the whole Hamilton soundtrack.
That is fantastic. I'm really glad we have the entire Hamilton soundtrack.
Yeah. We're missing so many songs.
But we
do have the whole Hamilton soundtrack. So we're going to go with a bit of this. This is a bit of Jonathan Groff with You'll Be Back from Hamilton. Enjoy. Hello, chat.
Yeah.
we're gonna go on a bit of a break.
Because you're that frustrated and stressed.
Huh?
Because you're that grumpy about.
Yeah. No. I just need a moment. I want to queue up some songs because I've got a very specific plan for what we're doing today. So we'll see you in a bit. Bye bye. That is right. That is right. You're listening to Phantom Radio.
And we are in fact live from Kettleston Road.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna do a little segment of. Oh, it's not. I've not turned it up. But I also need to turn this one up at the same time now. Hold on.
Try again.
We're gonna do. Thank you very much for Sports Show for coming up with the concept. Well, they didn't come up with the concept, but like
we're just stealing all their bits.
Yeah, we steal your bits. And what are you gonna do? We're not muted anymore. I've just realised that we still say we're muted on the stream. There we go. So we're going to jump into. In 1945, conscientious objector Desmond Doss saves 75 wounded soldiers in the Battle of Okinawa at Hacksaw Ridge, which you would know the name of if you're aware of the Andrew Garfield film of the same name, depicting that exact story, where Andrew Garfield plays Desmond Doss.
So there was the film on the anniversary, or was the actual event?
The actual event. The event was on this day in 1945. Let's see. There's a lot of like. Okay, here's one. In 1982, the 17th Academy of Country Music Awards happened.
It just occurred.
It just happened. Yeah.
Good.
It happened, and there are 3 names listed of people who won. None of which I can tell you who they are. So
they're not ones you recognise?
No, not at all. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is a big one. Okay. In 1996, Jonathan Larson's musical Rent, loosely based on the opera La Boheme, starring Idina Menzel and Ty Diggs, opens at the Nederlander Theatre in New York. It ran for 5,123 performances, won 4 Tonys, 7 Drama Desk Awards, and a Pulitzer Prize.
I would really like to see Rent.
Rent is so good to see live. The recorded versions of it that exist and are like available. By that I mean like the film and the Rent live version. They're not as good as just seeing it. You know, like I'd say you're better off going to see a what's the word? Like an amateur drama society doing Rent than watching those films, because you'll pick up a lot more.
There is more for the actual show, and I'm aware of that.
Like,
but I'm a silly little nerd who actually,
yeah.
I've got all the songs on my playlist on Spotify because I don't have a life. So.
Exactly. I went to see Bath Uni do it a few years ago because one of my mates was playing one of the characters. Your friend was in it. My friend was in it. That was it. That's the easy way of doing it. My mate was in it, and therefore I went to go see it. I went with my 2 sisters, my mum, and my grandma. And we had to cover grandma's eyes because in one point during the show, one of the main characters fully just pulls her trousers down, bare bum, to the audience. Grandma had quite the reaction to that one. It was quite funny.
Shocker.
But yeah.
Who takes their grandma to Rent with no context?
We did.
You gave her no context and you just took her to see Rent.
The thing is, she like the mate of ours who's in it, she loves him, kind of thing. So it's like, okay, we'll take you. Like we took her to the one the following year, which was Pippin, which was amazing. And she loved that one because there was no nudity. Although there was one scene where they were all in like nude bodysuits, So it was almost nudity.
It's like nudity adjacent.
Yeah. Like all of the guys, it was just like nude, skin tight trousers. But like all the women, it was full bodysuit, nude kind of thing, except for head. Their heads were like exposed.
I'm aware
not
of how a
chopped off.
bodysuit works.
You know.
I think everyone listening or watching is aware of what a bodysuit is.
I think I've described it wrong then, because I feel like I've just come up with the. I've remembered what the term bodysuit means. That means like it cuts off at groin, doesn't it? Is that right? Is that what a modern bodysuit has become, or is it like a full neck to foot?
You're describing like what sounds like a wetsuit.
Yes.
Like neck
yes.
to feet.
Yes,
like
that's
arms.
what I mean. Basically, a nude wetsuit.
Nude coloured wetsuit.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, because like if you're thinking like you can't see the head, that's like one of those morph, but used for green screen.
Yeah,
and
that
stuff.
kind of thing, but like without the head bit. Anyway, in 1997, the 43rd British Academy Television Awards occurred. Only Fools and Horses won Best Comedy,
As it should.
and EastEnders won Best Drama.
I can't with right. I have the same issue with anime that I have with things like EastEnders and Coronation Street, is that you just can't catch up.
No.
My partner really wants me to watch One Piece. I'm like, I'll get round to it, and I've watched a couple of episodes, and it's really good, and I really want to get into it, but I'm also very, very aware that in the back of my head that there is so much One Piece. It'd be like if I tried to sit down and watch Naruto, like,
Yeah.
how you can't just start watching Coronation Street or Armadale
Suddenly, yeah.
and you would have to though, because like it's been on TV since they were black and white.
Yeah.
Like you can't go
You can't
to
just, like,
you
pop
would
in.
never catch up though.
But you say that
you have to start at an arc and hope.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you've just got to... Like, you know how every time there's a new Doctor, all those YouTube videos come out going, oh, when's the best point to join Doctor Who? And it's like, just do it with the new Doctor. Like, kind of thing. They need that for EastEnders. They just need all of the EastEnders characters to regenerate. And then they'll just go, okay, this is where it starts now. That's it. Leave it there.
I know there are like key moments you can like start watching from, but I mean, at least with Doctor Who, you just choose a doctor, and if like Christopher Eccleston, start from there, because that's like an amount you can like physically catch up on.
I think the only one where you can't really jump into it from is David Tennant.
You can't randomly
As of New Who, this is. I think David Tennant is the only one where you can't just start with his first episode. You've got to start with the Doctor before.
Okay.
But that's only a season of content, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Every other Doctor, you can jump into the beginning of their run. Are you good?
Now that I've found a flat, I am now really annoyed that estate agents won't leave me alone.
Good.
Because now it seems there are loads of houses on the market in Derby that you can rent. There are loads apparently, because I now get emails every other day going, look.
Yeah, look.
And I'm like,
nice
no,
places. No,
go
I don't
away.
want them.
I
I
don't
still
need
get
this.
those from when I was looking for a place in September.
I literally get so annoyed. I'm like, unsubscribe. I'm like, go away. Don't.
Yeah. I'm. Anyway, we'll finish this and then I'll have a chat with you.
We can do that later. It's fine.
Anyway, also in '97 on this day, the 50th BAFTAs, the Coen brothers win.
Nice.
In 2018, we're getting really recent history now
Okay.
because there's nothing happens. For those next 11 years, nothing happens.
Nothing in film happens on this particular day.
No. The animated series, of course it's animated, The Simpsons.
Oh, okay. I was like, the animated what?
The animated series
Yeah.
officially breaks the record for most episodes in a TV series.
Do they still hold that title?
Yeah. And the previous one was 635 episodes. And I want to say that Simpsons is bordering on 1,000, if not has crossed it. How many episodes.
I've been watching The Simpsons like forever.
There are 762 episodes of The Simpsons. That is a lot lower than I was expecting.
But it is still quite a lot.
It's a lot of episodes.
It's a lot of episodes for people to...
Isn't One Piece higher than that, though?
Probably.
How many episodes? One Piece.
Oh, this is it now. We did this with animes a while ago.
1,101. And it's ongoing. That's just frustrating.
Yeah. Animes fall into different categories. Like, some animes are a lot longer.
Thing is, because this thing, it says... 2018 animated series The Simpsons surpasses 635 episode count of Gunsmoke, highest number of episodes of any series on TV. Any series on TV.
But that's just not true then,
and it's
surely.
Just, no, that's not true. Because One Piece exists.
Alongside
and it is aired
plenty of other...
on TV.
Alongside things like Pokemon's longer.
Yeah.
You Googling these now?
I think Pokemon...
I think Pokemon is longer.
Pokemon, so Pokemon is 1,269 nice episodes. I think Pokemon, you could argue there's different series of it. So like you've got like every few seasons they go, okay, we're going to change the supporting cast.
Yeah.
And it's a new series. So you could argue, oh, this is a different thing. So like it usually goes with every
but like think about Grey's Anatomy,
thing.
like but the point of the end of that show, you don't have the people from the At what point is it not just a different show? How many of your main cast you have to lose before you're watching something else?
In Pokemon, the main character is there the whole time,
exactly,
consistently, as is Pikachu.
Yes, is that the extent of your Pokemon knowledge?
That's my Pokemon knowledge. Honestly, me and my flatmate were meant to do a Pokemon watch through, because we went to the cinema together over summer, not long after we'd found our flat, and we popped in, we're watching the ads, and then there was just an ad for Pokemon on BBC, and we just sort of looked at each other and went, "We're watching that. We're gonna start to finish every single episode of Pokemon. We're doing it." It hasn't happened. We haven't watched a single episode of Pokemon since we moved into this flat. It's brilliant.
I remember sneaking them on the TV before having to go to school in primary school. On CITV back in the day, when that still... I don't think that exists anymore, does it?
CITV?
Yeah, one of those like types of weird kids show things have gone, hasn't it?
I thought it was CBBC, honestly.
Is it CBBC that's gone?
Hold on.
I'm holding on.
CITV is shutting down, moving to streaming.
Oh, fair enough.
That CBBC.
It's also really weird seeing lots of the presenters that I used to remember vividly from my childhood on CBBC now do comedy and stand up and are on the road.
Like Ian Sterling and stuff.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Oh, got such an itchy ear. That's the problem with these headphones. Is they're too good at their job, and they make you sweat.
Yeah, they make my ears warm.
Athlete sweat.
Ew.
Is that real sweat? It's real sweat. I'm a high performance athlete. Athletes sweat. Sweat, baby. Sweat, sweat.
Zero reaction over there. Nothing.
Understandable. I wouldn't react to that either.
Oh no. Absolutely would react to that. That's shocking behaviour. You should have done a backflip, honestly.
That'd be quite... To be honest, nobody has any context. It'd be quite impressive if you could do a
sitting backflip.
A sitting backflip or a standing backflip in that studio, because it's full of stuff.
Yeah. Should have walked in here and done it. Just everyone hears a big crash.
I mean, we're full of stuff in here as well. We're being used as a storage container at the moment. It's not...
It is what it is. Anyway, houses. Yeah, I'm in the difficult situation of... So there's this job I want to apply for.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be specific on it, but like...
In the same way I don't.
But like, you you know what this job is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this job I want to go for. It is in Derby. I'd have to be in Derby for the job. Otherwise, there'd be very little
Point
in going for it. But I had a message from Callum, who used to host just the three of us with me, and Ollie Spencer. I got a message from Callum, basically going, hey, my contract for work ends in November. I might be looking for someone to live with then, if you're around. And I'm like, I want to say yes to him so badly. But at the same time, I know he never wants to come back to Derby for more than like a couple nights out. Like, I know he wouldn't be able to do 4 months or whatever it is before. He works at a theme park. So
Right.
he works, so like that job is only available from spring till autumn kind of thing. They don't
like big seasonal.
yeah, like you they do not open theme parks in the winter. Therefore, they don't hire anyone in the winter except for cleaners to keep the place clean.
And like security to stop
to make sure.
trespassers.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I really want to say yes to him, but also I can't leave Derby if I get this job. If I don't get this job, it's fine.
Where would
know.
you be moving to then?
Potentially Blackpool.
It's a trek.
That's currently where he's living. So that's where his job is. So hypothetically there. But who knows, you know? And it's just a bit odd. Like, I very much could move into a 2-bed here and just be like, hey, come move in with me from November to thing. Like,
And then you can.
and then like we'll just half the rent that I'd be paying anyway. And then we'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Someone who is definitely listening has just sent me tickets, like ticket website to go and see Rent
Good.
at a performing arts college.
That's quite good. Thank you very much, person at home. I'm going to kick around these songs a bit. This isn't intentionally a musical theatre episode today. It's just kind of ended up that way by dumb luck. But what we're going to do, we're going to jump into our tune of the week. It is 1 minute past 7.
It is.
Which means we were due to play it a minute ago. But we're going to jump into the tune of the week, followed by last week's tune of the week, for a very good reason, in that the film we're reviewing today, one of the major plot points is one of the characters undergoes an undercover operation into a high school version of Little Shop of
Isn't
Horrors.
it a middle school
It
production?
might be a middle school.
It's a middle school.
It's a middle school production
like tiny
of
little children.
Little Shop of Horrors. So we are going to play Suddenly Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors, as well as the new song Bad Habits by Oceanless. So here is Oceanless first with Bad Habits. There's not a play button over here. It's fine. It's fine.
Can Sky fix it?
Sky,
Who is definitely listening.
yeah, it's 100% is listening.
Please fix. Thanks.
No, Sky, don't fix. We're just going to deal with it for the rest of the episode. Here is Bad Habits by Oceanless. Hey chap, we're also going to mute for this because I just want to listen to this song.
Because it's a bop.
That is right. You are listening to Phantom Media. I couldn't decide whether I want to say Phantom Media or Film Talk.
And you just kind of blended the entire thing together and got all of it wrong.
Yeah. You're listening to Phantom Radio, or watching Phantom Live. Hello. My name is Owen.
My name's Ethan.
And you are listening to Film Talk. We have just listened to Suddenly Seymour. And our reason for doing so is because we're going to be reviewing a film, not Little Shop of Horrors. We'd like to clarify that. We are not reviewing that film. I think I would have preferred Little Shop of Horrors. That is fair. We are going to be reviewing the film I Want You Back. It is an Amazon original. You can find it on Amazon Prime if you have Amazon Prime Video. And yeah, it's a 2022 film starring Charlie Day, who is the only actor whose name I could actually tell you off the top of my head. I Want You Back, 2022 film. How did it know?
It's almost like you watched it recently.
No, but this isn't my account. This is Phantom's account. It shouldn't. No. Okay, so starring Isabel May, Jenny Slate, Charlie Day, Scott Eastwood, and Manny Jacinto, and Gina Rodriguez. Just like, how are you pronouncing that name?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know why I've put Isabel May in there.
She's not in the film for a whole lot.
Yeah, I've actually just looked at the character she plays. She's not there. I'd have been like...
She is in the film.
She's in the film.
Not in the film,
but like
for that
to the same level as Pete Davidson's in the film.
Yeah, it really got me. His appearance was when I officially lost hope. No. Pete Davidson being in that film was strange.
Okay, we're going to roll it back. I'm going to retell you the cast in an actual order that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, we have Jenny Slate, Charlie Day, Scott Eastwood, Gina Rodriguez, Manny Jacinto, and Clark Bacco. Why did I struggle so much with those last two names?
You really did.
For literally no reason.
How did you feel about this film? Because you're the one who suggested it to me, and you
did.
just really have a thing for.
I do.
Ethan, go watch a rom-com.
Do it, Ethan. I have been on a bit of a rom-com kick recently.
You have.
People in my personal life, which is very few, will know that I've probably watched 10 rom-coms in the last week, which usually isn't a good sign from me. But oh well, it is what it is. We deal. So I basically was my task this week was to pick a film. I didn't pick a film, but I just sort of on my walk home from uni earlier, I was on things, and I was like, Amazon do all right films, you know, like they do decent stuff. So I'll go and thing that. I'll look on that, and I was like, oh, okay, that trailer looks all right, you know, like it had a nice little cover of "I Want You Back" by the Jackson 5. Like, as in, I'd argue better than the original level of cover, which is a bit of a hot take, but it is what it is, and I've said it. But I was like, yeah, we'll go with that one. It was either going to be that one or the Ben Platt, Kristen Bell film, The People We Hate at Weddings, which is just another, like, very similar sort of strain of comedy, you know? Like...
This film was a lot.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, but also I was quite asleep whilst like, I wasn't asleep, but slowly as watching it, I was just going, I want a nap. I really want a nap. To the point that after the episode, or not the episode, after the film ended, the credits started rolling, and I just went, Okay. Phone, can I have an alarm?
And then went to sleep.
And went to sleep. And then the alarm didn't wake me up.
Oh dear.
It was good. It was fine. But anyway, I find Charlie Day does the same stuff in every film, but I like it. Charlie Day. So you know how there's those actors that will just
get typecast.
Look, not even just typecast, but like it feels like they can only do one thing.
Oh, like the way I feel like Martin Freeman's been playing the same character his entire career.
Not like Martin Freeman.
I am here. I did not want to be here. I'm going anyway, and I'm going to be grumpy about it the entire time, is every role he has ever played.
He wanted his job in Nativity. He just didn't like the teaching assistant.
He gets dragged through that process of the Nativity, and at the end enjoys it.
It's a good point, actually. No. Anyway, I think Martin Freeman could do other things. Marvel. In the Marvel films, he plays a different character. Boom, sorted.
Barely, but okay.
Anyway, but I think that's just who Charlie Day is as a person.
Yeah.
Because he appears in the Wrexham documentary in season 2, because he is co-stars with one of the co-owners of Wrexham in Not the Only Way is Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Do you want to try again?
No, you can wear It's Always Sunny in Essex. There you go. Anyway, he's co-stars with Rob McElhenney. So he appears in the documentary just going to see a football game, basically. And he's the exact same. He's the exact same in that as he is in Always Sunny. And he's the exact same in Always Sunny as he is in this film. You know? It's just, you know, like I enjoy it because I don't have to see it much, but if I had to see it more, I think I'd be more annoyed at it.
Right.
You get me?
Yeah. I'm so glad you were entertained by the film that you made me go and watch.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Can I have this now?
Yeah.
I was told in our break that I was not allowed to open my drink because you demand that I do it on air.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's fun. Thank you very much.
I've been waiting to drink this for what feels like an hour.
But yeah, what were your thoughts? I can smell that they're going to be really positive.
I enjoyed quite a lot of this film.
Yeah.
But I the second she was, because I understand why we've got all the different sections, because they have to achieve quite a lot. So Charlie Day's friendship with Scott Eastwood, Peter and Noah becoming friends, and the presence of Logan in general, who I kind of wanted to punch the entire film. Just because, no. They began to lose me a little bit when you have the scene at the party and we get this really weird dating underage girls joke thrown into the middle of this film.
Yeah.
With Pete Davidson, and I'm like,
that's the weird bit.
That entire bit gone. But you also don't need it. To the extent that that scene is dragged out, you don't need it.
Okay. I think that sequence is needed. Yeah. To go, okay, he's really close. So, obviously, spoiler alert for the film. If you're still listening at this point, it's your own fault. Anyway, Scott Eastwood, I think, so up till that point, that sort of storyline of Scott Eastwood and Charlie Day, perfect, fine.
Makes sense.
They go to the club, and then Charlie Day does what he's meant to do and kind of tempts Scott Eastwood to go home with people.
Yes.
Something that would make his partner very unhappy. And then I think the fact that they are underage also does work. It also works because I don't think they can squeeze much more out of that situation other than just going, okay, we need an easy out.
He does or he doesn't cheat. I know, it's just...
Like, we need an easy out that it's like, it's not him picking it, because we've got this other reason for him to have picked it.
Yeah.
Like, we want him to go, it's not, I don't want to cheat on my wife. It's, I never want to be with anyone else ever. That's the realization he needs. So it can't just be, he almost cheats on her and doesn't. It's gotta be some other reason that they get out of there. So making it that these people are underage is just a very easy way of going, okay, there is not going to be anything here ever. This is a quick pit stop. They're 17. They are running out because the parents have showed up. You know?
Just the dad.
Just the dad. Whatever.
Yeah. Played by Ben McKenzie.
Was it?
Yes, he's on the list.
Oh, he's on the list.
Yeah.
Also appears in Gotham.
Ah.
Yeah. I think he's Commissioner Gordon. He's either Commissioner Gordon or Alfred, and I cannot remember.
James Gordon.
James Gordon, yeah, there you go.
I think it's just the way that scene is handled. It just, something about it grates me just a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, I was pretty engaged through most of the film. It had enough of them. That whole slow burn thing.
Yeah.
Who gets married on a boat?
That's a very
Who gets
Hollywood
married
thing.
on a boat? I hate that, just personally, like preference-wise. I
Thing
hated
is,
everything about her wedding, including her dress. It was awful. But it was an awful dress. I hate it. It was so gross.
I don't like this
I'm getting
film.
nods of approval from the other room.
I don't like this film because the dress in the wedding was bad.
The dress in the wedding was bad.
Yeah.
I did enjoy most of the film, though.
Honestly, I didn't even look at the wedding dress.
Did you not?
Look, she shows up in her wedding dress for maybe a minute, you know? Like,
While they're all arguing.
yeah,
It's great.
they're all having an argument, and she's just there
Can you just not?
on the edge of the frame going, what is going on?
Why, how do you all know each other? Because she is the least involved. If you think
Yes.
about that entire situation, she is the least in the know out of everybody else. And it makes me feel kind of bad for her that, like, through...
I've just realized, we've not actually done the plot here.
No!
No, we've not done the plot
How would
here.
you break this
Okay.
plot down in a way that someone who's not watching it... Go watch the film.
Okay, so here's my breakdown of the plot. Peter, played by Charlie Day, and Emma, played by Jenny Slate, have been recently broken up by Anne, played by Gina Rodriguez, and Noah, played by Scott Eastwood, respectively. Both two heterosexual couples. Just make it easy
Really
for
clear.
everyone to be on the same boat. Scott Eastwood and Gina Rodriguez have gotten into new relationships, still heterosexual relationships, with Logan and Ginny. Emma and Peter decide their plan is going to be to break up the new couples so that they can get back with their exes. And they meet each other in like a fire escape at their work.
Because they happen to work.
Like a few floors apart from each other.
yeah.
Like it's an entirely coincidental meeting, but it's the driving point of the whole plot.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, they become really good friends in their journey to break up other people, to the point where it's starting to look like they're gonna like the plot is just gonna be they fall
get
in love
together and
like
it's fine.
They try and break everyone up, they don't succeed, or like they succeed where they need to. So like Anne and Logan, so Gina Rodriguez and Manny, last name unpronounced, their relationship is not good from the off, and you can see that.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All of the scenes with those two and Jenny Slate, just the three of them on screen together, looks uncomfortable. I know that's kind of the point.
Anyway, so the plan for Emma, Jenny Slate's character, is she's going to try and sleep with the new boyfriend of Gina Rodriguez.
So that they
meaning
broke up.
Charlie Day can get back with Gina because Gina will go, "Oh my God, you were so good. You never cheated on me." Issue is, Manny is all down for a bit of polyamory.
It's a threesome. It's not the same.
No. I think he's down for polyamory, whereas Gina Rodriguez's character is not. In context of the film, it is a threesome.
Yes, it is.
It is just a threesome. I think if you look at the character
Yes.
as a whole, he probably would be down for polyamory.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Probably.
Anyway, so those three are very, like, kind of in the know of the plot, so they know who each other are. Charlie Day's plan is to befriend Scott Eastwood and just talk him out of the relationship.
Yes.
Basically. Make him cheat on her on a drunk night out, stuff like that.
So that their relationship ends.
Yeah. And then Jenny can get back with Scott. Ginny Clark, I'll go with Clark, because Ginny and Jenny are too similar of names, and I've been using Jenny a lot. Anyway, Clark's character maybe meets Charlie Day once in this whole film, and that's when he goes in to buy a pie, and then next time they meet is at the wedding.
Yeah. It's presumed they probably do have some interactions between then.
Yeah. But, like, not really anything
Yeah, no.
seen. So she's very out of the loop of everything.
Yes.
She's not really into Charlie and Scott's friendship.
Well, she doesn't mind
Like,
it, but they.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. What I mean is she's not in the know of what their friendship
Yes,
is.
because their friendship
just-
is founded at
the gym.
Yeah, well, Scott Eastwood's job is his character is
He's a PT.
personal trainer, so he works with Charlie Day's character Peter in order to, help him build confidence. And that scene where he's just like really uncomfortable in the gym is a big mood. Just generally.
Yeah.
But they get to talking and everything. That's how they become friends. How their friendship feels, fairly natural, I suppose. That's how a friendship would start. You get talking to people. But it was a lot. It's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Adjacent to each other. And
I
I
feel
understand why, but it's a lot.
I feel like this film could have benefited from a bit more crossover of characters.
What do you mean?
Like, have it that Ginny knows Anne for some reason, or Ginny knows Logan. Stuff like that. Rather than it just being a group of entirely disconnected people, have it that...
Who are awkwardly connected through
just these two people.
Yeah, Emma and Peter.
Have it be that the four people in relationships know each other somehow.
Like through really weird circumstances.
Like, we grew up together.
Yeah, we lived next
stuff
door.
like that. Like, just have it as a coincidence that they know each other, and then you can add that a little bit more attention, because these people might start putting it together in advance of it all just coming out all at once. Which that whole breakdown scene was like the wedding scene is mental in this whole thing, because it's just they just blurt out the secret the whole time, and it's like you could have just and you'd have been
she
fine.
does, but I understand why she does as well. Because from the outcome of the both attempts at the breakup, Peter walks away with his girlfriend and with Noah as an actual friend.
Yeah.
Noah then goes away and gets married.
Yeah.
And then he turns around to Emma and is like, "Oh yeah, bye. Goodbye. I'm not talking to you anymore."
Yeah.
Because, why would I? I have her now. And then just leaves. And she loses the friendship that she's developed. She doesn't get back with the partner, which was the goal in the first place.
Excuse you.
Refuse to burp into the mic. And then...
Rude. You've got to do it into the mic.
I will not. And
fine.
then she's just, left to kind of work out what she wants to do, because
Yeah.
the reason that Emma and Noah break up to begin with is the fact that she doesn't know what she wants to do with her life, so she does this with her life and then doesn't know what to do with herself again. Also, the two flatmates she lives with, I can't. They
Too relatable, or
no, they were they were probably the characters that annoyed me the most was her housemates, just because of the way they exist.
yeah. I don't know why you'd move in with a couple. You know, like it's inbuilt flat cest. Like, why would you do that to yourself?
What, moving in with a couple?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've not moved in with a couple.
I'm not
Why-
atting you.
Why are you staring at me like, sure.
You've been into my house. You've been into several of the houses that I've lived in.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Ethan was very smart last year and lived with a couple.
I did. Yeah.
And no longer lives with the same couple. No. They live with each other and a cat, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a cat now.
I don't think I have him on anything anymore.
Cat's happy.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Exactly.
But no, I think...
I liked the ending. The fact that they never got back together. As in, Charlie Day and Jenny Slate's characters, they never got together at the end. It was just sort of, you were horrible to me, I can't be with you anymore. I like it. Because there are so few romance films that will actually end with them not getting together.
Watching Peter realise that actually she wasn't the fit. Like the scene when he confronts her about his dream.
Yeah.
When it's like, well, why did you say that you knew I could do it? Because you didn't. She's like, yeah, I didn't. That confrontation, followed by the conversation in the bedroom the following morning after he's obviously been forced to sleep on the floor, when he kind of turns around and goes, look, yeah, I was happy we were together, but I can't do this anymore. This is ridiculous. And he just leaves. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I couldn't help
Good for him.
but I couldn't help but think about Avatar: The Last Airbender, which seems like a very odd...
I don't know how we've gone from here to here, but do explain.
Hear me out here. Specifically Zuko. Yeah. So I feel like Charlie Day's character has been written in the way because like it's the way he's thinking about it. In a sort of redemption arc. And usually within a redemption arc, you'll have a character go through all of the things that they need to do to be like, okay, they're redeemed. And then then the place that they're sort of running away from will give them the one thing that they want. And they'll take it. So they revert back to being evil or bad or whatever. Or
mediocre
whatever state,
or whatever it is.
Whatever state they began at. They will just revert to that. At which point they go, hold on, no, this sucks. I don't like this. I liked where I was, and I wanted to continue going, but now I'm back here, and they reject the original state themselves. That is one of my favourite parts of a redemption arc, and they did it in this film, with Charlie Day being able to go back to that relationship he was in at the beginning, and go, this isn't good. Because, like, you see it, the first night that they spend together, you see that he's not actually into it because she's changed massively. She's going, no, I want you to be lame and I want you to be a loser.
It's not even...
And he's like, I don't want to be that anymore.
I think it wasn't even that. It was the fact that he did have the belief, and the reason he didn't have the belief in himself was because of her.
Yeah.
And when he brings up, like, oh no, since we've been apart, I've actually built the confidence to go and do that thing regardless. Yeah. And she goes, you don't need to impress me. What is wrong with you? Let people pursue things they want to pursue. I don't like her character very much.
No.
But justifiably so, I think. Like,
yeah. I don't think I feel like the idea is you're meant to be like kind of neutral on
really
the majority of these majority of these characters.
I went back and forth a bit about whether I liked. It is Emma. Yeah, Emma. I was gonna say Emma Slate, but like, it's my brain getting things mixed up. But I went back and forth a lot as to whether I liked Emma's character or not, because there is something really weird about playing chicken in bed with Yeah, because that's basically what that entire scene is.
Yeah.
The entire scene where they watch the play, they go back to the house, they're drinking the wine, is basically them playing threesome chicken.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
Yeah.
Everything about it is so uncomfortable. And it's just... you know?
Yeah.
And I know it's meant to be uncomfortable. You're meant to be sat there going, oh, who is going to cave first of the three of them? Because let's be real, none of them are into it. But it also just raises the point of, like, please just say you don't want to do please just don't do the thing you don't want to do, especially in that context. I also think it's really interesting that because she goes to infiltrate the show, she,
befriends this child.
She doesn't befriend the child.
She does.
Well, she does, but
she gets his phone number at the end.
Yeah, because as
in
the
a
kid
non-creepy way.
But the kid turns around and goes, "Nah, you're my girlfriend now," and she's like, "Well, and you're her beer," and then walks off because that's what you.
Yeah.
But I really like the idea that she, spoke to this kid, and then like the kid talks to her and stuff, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm good at this. I should be a guidance counselor." And I'm like, "Oh, you did the thing. You did the life development thing."
Yeah.
I would almost like to have seen like a little bit more at the end of this film, where she like sacks off dating altogether. Because we see her get the flat and you see her make these steps. I think it would have been more important for her character to do the life development bits as a, well, screw you, I do know what I want now. Instead of watching her trying to date and not date Logan and all of this. Like, I don't... Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would have liked to see more character adaptation and then her go to the wedding and be like, oh, actually, I've moved out and now I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And her be a lot more... Yeah, I'm doing my degrees, because she only mentions it to Peter at the wedding, briefly at the bar.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see her get like slightly more confident before then, Yeah,
I get you.
Pardon me.
It is 7:40 almost. We're gonna jump into another song, and sort of maybe pin our discussion, maybe not. Who knows? You'll find out after this little break. We're going to go into Bohemian Rhapsody and We Are the Champions, both by Queen. Originally, the plan for this episode was going to be songs from biopics. So it would have been like Queen and Elton John, but like we've barely played any songs, and like so many of them have been like musical theatre because it's been related to what we have talked about.
We do end up playing a lot of musical theatre whenever we're on.
Yeah. We're turning into the S-Let show.
We are not the S-Let show.
We are not the S-Let show.
We're not the sports show, but we use all of their
stuff, yeah. Hey, if they want to use the Alex Wood soundboard, that's their fault, because that's what I used last year. So
your logic is it was mine first.
It was my,
is that?
Yeah, my logic is it was mine first. Yeah, you've renamed it Sports Show, but it was mine first. Therefore, I'm still allowed to use it. But yes, we're gonna go into Bohemian Rhapsody. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. Hello, everybody.
Ooh.
That's because I pointed my microwave that way.
Your microwave?
My microwave.
Your microwave. So we got humming.
Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Phantom Radio. We've been sorting out hoodies
For stuff.
Yeah. It's good fun.
Does the stream still say that we're muted?
No. Oh, yeah, it does. I thought I'd press the button and everything. I just didn't.
You just didn't press it.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Exactly. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We're not done yet. I'm just thanking you all. You know.
For just being here with us on a Monday evening, because why it's a Monday evening. Go to
Yeah.
bed.
Sleep.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
No, but it's a nice round number, that, isn't it?
Oh, nice easy round number. Yeah, we're sorting out hoodies here, and I'm doing that because then I can just hold on. Let's hypothetically this, but I'll put it out of this.
And then see what they say.
Yeah. That's the wrong one. Thank you very much.
I feel like you've headbutted me, because it came through on the mic,
Yeah.
and straight in my ear. My brain was
You're
like,
welcome.
"Why did you just headbutt me? You're nowhere near me."
Estimated total. The exact same.
Yeah, because it's not estimated, because I already have the numbers.
What's shipping on it though? That's the big question.
Oh, true.
Edit address. There we go. I've got to find the address for Kettleston Road, Derby Union.
I mean,
Address.
bar the fact that now we have dead air while you're trying to
Yeah.
wipe this out.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Did you have any other thoughts on that film at all?
You think I have thoughts?
I'd like to think occasionally you have thoughts. I'm sure you enjoyed the little Shop of Horrors reenactment that gets kind of dropped right in the middle of the film.
Yeah. Randomly, just they go.
Help, you need to do this, please, thanks. And they just let her go and do the song with a child.
Yeah, that was the weird bit. It was just like there's this very short child
Playing Seymour.
I
mean, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense given that it's a middle school production. But like,
It's also Seymour, so like,
yeah. Oh, I've also got this to do. I've got to book a pat meeting with whoever my pat is about what I'm gonna do after uni, and I've got to go with a 3-year life plan. And it's just like, I want to work in a pub for 3 years, you know? Like, I have no intention of staying in the industry of my degree after my degree because it's been awful, you know? Like, I've not enjoyed the thing, so why would I stay, you know?
Then tell him that, and it's fine. We have gotten onto that weird bit of segment where you and I just talk about life. Like, we are there now.
Hold on. University of Derby.
I'm really glad that this isn't like a really big radio thing. We've just doxed the uni all over online.
Yeah, no.
It's not like we're just like a podcast in your flat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're filling out paperwork and you just dox yourself all on the internet.
I'm glad that we advertise the fact that we are here.
Yes.
On
I'm pretty
the internet
sure.
anyway.
Doesn't it go to the union?
Derby Union, yeah. No, actually, it goes to us. It goes to Phantom Media. And then we'll get a message. I don't have a contact phone number for.
Is there a union phone number somewhere?
Hold on. And I can't even save changes. That's fun. Technically this, okay. Give them that. Paste. Save changes. No.
It kind of makes sense.
It makes sense to give them that number, I guess. So we look at. Yep, cool. Cool.
Then it's just tapping through to payment to see if it will add anything for delivery.
Yeah. Must confirm the order. Total due. That. Cool.
We don't need to sort that out now.
No. But yeah, cool. Yeah, anyway. Your order. Go back to this one. I'll put that link. It's already there. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. The headache is gone.
Yay.
But
10
I'm
out of 10
tired.
for orange juice.
Well, I was talking to my boss earlier, and we think it's because barely any of us had the opportunity to drink a whole lot on Saturday. Because, like, usually we're, like, at a level of busy where occasionally you'll have the chance to just sort of go, okay, those two bartenders are serving. I can have, like, a glass of water. I can get myself a glass of squash, something like that.
Or an energy drink, or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it
yeah.
is that keeps you fueled
Exactly.
throughout your work shift.
But this Saturday we had no chance for that. There was not an opportunity for you to just go drink. You know? I think we all had, at some point, just a 30-minute break. Where it was like, if we hadn't gone off for it, Summit would have gone massively
It's now
wrong.
a legal requirement you take your break. Like,
Yeah. Well, not even just that. Like, yes, that. But also, like, we would just go, I need time to go sit down.
That's not near
That is
human
not near
beings.
people. Like...
Also, the last time I was in your place of work, I really want the beer mats out of your pub.
Which one? Do you... Okay,
The one that
so,
was the end of the bar when I came
Okay,
through.
so we've recently changed them. So it might be... It's either going to be Beavertown
I think it was one of the Beavertown
or
ones.
Tiny Rebel.
Actually, it was Tiny Rebel.
Cool.
Because I want the Tiny Rebel glasses because the bear's really cute.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I got a Tiny Rebel glass in a pub, didn't take it, wanted to, but it was a little independent, little
Yeah.
optimisty type thing. So I was like, can't
Can't,
take that. So I follow these like bar things on eBay that sell them
Nice.
because I really want the little Rebel, the glasses.
Yeah.
They also do. Oh my god, what are they called? My brain has stopped working.
Can openers, bottle openers.
Bottle openers, but the ones that you carry around the bar with you.
Yeah,
Bar
yeah,
blades.
yeah.
There you go. They sell bar blades and stuff as well. So, yeah, they have like loads of funky merch for that brand, and I think the bear's super cute. So I will at some
Yeah.
point be acquiring.
I've got a Beavertown lanyard.
Yeah.
Because they just... for some reason, Beavertown think we go through so much Beavertown and Beavertown glasses. They sent us, like... 20 two lots of 10, so 20 glasses, as well as like a massive set of t-shirts and a massive set of lanyards and like 2 extra bar handles, within about like 2 weeks of each other.
Please. The idea of Beavertown t-shirts is great. And to be honest,
There's spare.
I want them.
Cool.
Also, the fact that...
Don't look at me like that. Ethan is probably like, you're a small or a medium.
I'm a small,
Cool.
generally.
There you go. You can't, like, you're not wearing that. You're too tall.
I also think I think Beavertown also make a lot of their profit on the fact that people talk about stealing their glasses online all the time.
I think that's why they
they've
send
probably
us so
gone,
many.
oh, we should send all of the pubs more just in case.
Yeah.
Because if everyone's taking them home, it's like, okay, people don't take up every glass that they have in a pub.
Yeah.
I know it feels like it, but like that's just not the case. But do they really send you that many?
They send us a well, they sent us a lot, and then they sent us nothing for ages, and then they'll send you more in like quite a while.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
I'm trying to work out what you're doing.
You can see exactly.
Well,
what
I
I'm
can
doing.
see, but like you're opening the site again.
Yeah. It wouldn't allow me to press the thing, so I need to go to this.
Oh, to get
page.
their address and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah.
I'm slowly losing my mind. If anyone at home or who is listening who can potentially hear my phone buzzing on the table, it's Rent a Roof, whoever they are. They keep going, look, flats, houses, look, we've found loads. So if you're looking for accommodation in Derby at the moment, apparently there's now loads of places to live. It's really beginning to grate me. You're not moving. Are you moving?
No, I'm
Have you decided what you're doing yet? No, of course you've not.
I am.
I know it was like potentially.
I'm
Blackpool.
here, and I'm here until September at least, because we've got our current flat until the 18th.
Yeah.
Like that's when our contract ends.
And then you have to make life decisions.
Yeah, gross. Is that there?
Is what where?
This here. Is West Sussex a region, or is that a city? That's not a city.
Oh dear.
It's a region. Okay, cool, sweet. Hey, you can never be too.
It's not a city.
This is horrible from you. Can't be having this. Next week's episode cancelled. 10 times hoodies. Thank you for putting this. Cool. Yeah.
I think that's everything. No.
Cool. Sorted that. I need to pick one of these slots.
You can close so many tabs now.
Yeah.
That one.
It was unnecessarily difficult. There we go. Okay, we'll leave it there. Anyway, we've given you 10 minutes of absolutely nothing here.
Yeah, just some dead rambling.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the last 10 minutes. It was, to be fair, a very important reason for us to not
Yeah.
be on air. I've dropped the pen. But yes, thank you very much for listening. If you would like to listen again, tune in next week. If you'd like to listen again immediately, go to Spotify or just wherever you find your podcasts and find Phantom, all the shows. And we are on there. It's a bit of an odd setup that we've got going. You've got our show followed by Sports Show, followed by SLET, followed by like all the other shows, blah, 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 blah. And then it goes back to our show again a week later, which I think is approximately 7 shows later. So, like...
You could theoretically just watch a show every week.
Yeah,
every
one a
day
day.
for a week.
Yeah. If you just stayed a bit behind, I think.
Yeah.
Like if you were watching it to be up to date kind of thing, I don't think you'd be able to. But if you're just... Like, if you're a week behind...
We should
One
sort
a
some
day.
playlists out so people like don't have to sift through everything.
Oh yeah.
Because there will be people who don't care that we ramble about film and life stuff, but will want to hear the
listen to
lads talk about
yeah.
football and things like that.
Yeah.
Because they're a lot more efficient than we are.
Yeah, they are. They're very much more efficient.
Props to the guys who do the other shows because all of them
are better.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the easy way of putting it.
We know all the people who are listening right now.
Yeah, and it's some of the presenters.
Friends, presenters, and family. That's it.
So it's fine. Anyway, thank you very much for listening.
It is 2 minutes past 8.
It's 2 minutes past 8. You've been listening to Film Talk. I need to find the songs that we were going to play. We're not going to play them anymore because I don't feel like them. We are going to skip straight into whichever song comes up first once I'm finished scrolling. That would be Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott. It'll be then followed by Bad Habits by Oceanless again, because the team here are so used to us overrunning our show that they added an extra hour after our show.
I mean, we did overrun quite badly the other week.
Yes.
Like, by quite a lot.
Anyway, actually, what we're going to do, we're going to finish it as we always should. As we always should. What's it going to be? Tell me what it's going to be right now.
Are you going to go and find more McFly?
Absolutely. It's this. Yes. More McFly. This is All About You by McFly. Enjoy.